today what we're doing is, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to rig and cast these two fishing rods I use. So, first one I'm going to be using is this basic button rod. All you do is you just push this button and cast it out there. I will be showing you that too. But right now what you want to do is take off this here, just a screw off, and then push the button, and then you can access your line. What you want to do, before you feed it through these eye holes here, you're going to take the end of your line and feed it through this hole. Once you feed it through, you can bring it back down and not fully screw it, but screw it, and then just, I don't know if I can do this, feed it through the eyes just like that. You want to do that till you get your last eye, and then what I'm going to show you next is how to rig it up. What I'm going to do is I might just do a little soft plastic Cinco, or I call them gummy worms, whatever you guys want to call them. And boom. Your rod should look like this when it's all done with the line. So with your hand here, with the free hand, you're going to bring it down from here to the rod, and reel it till you hear that click. Once it clicks, you can tie whatever you want. So right now, I'm going to go show you what to get. So right now, I couldn't find any Cincos, but we do have this. So what I'm going to do is show you how to tie it. I'm going to do it one way, but there is other ways to do it. You can do it separate ways, but I'm going to do one. So what I like to do is I like to have my rod on the floor, and the slat with the hook of the end of your line, and you feed it through this little eye. Once you do that, you're going to take more slack out, take it, and then crisscross it like this. Once you have that little hole, you want to wrap around the slack of your line about 6 or 7 times. I do it 7 times. So just like that. Once you get this, with your extra slack, you're going to feed it through the hole you made earlier. Just slide it right through. Once you slide it, you're going to pull taut on it. Oopsie. Hold on. Yeah. Once you pull taut on the main line, not your slack, which I made a mistake, you should get something looking like this. Once you get something like that, let me get my scissors. You should be able to just snip the excess. But before you do that, you don't want it too short or too long. So right about here, right about there, is how much you should have. If you have a little more, it's okay, but a little less, once that fish pulls on this, it needs slack to kind of pull taut more. So once it has that, there you go. You just rigged up your own little rod with a little, whatever you want to call this. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to cast this, then we're going to go on to a second one. So on how to cast it, I'll show you here. You want to push the button till you hear that click, but first, hold on, I forgot to screw that in. Let me screw this in. Make sure this is always screwed in. So you're gonna reel it in to about maybe a foot or two. I like it up here, what you want to do is push in the button, bring it back behind your shoulder, and just light loft. And it should cast. And what you want to do then, just like this, hear that click, and you can start reeling it in. And just like that. But yeah, you can use this kind of knot for swivels, any pretty much small game fish like bass, trout, I'm not sure, maybe pike. But yeah, right there. And then now let me go show you my other hookup, my other rod. So right now, hold on. My other rod is a open bail rod. And for this one, it's a little different to set up. Right now I already have it rigged up. Let me fix it here. Hold on. Okay, so right now, nothing on it. So you're gonna put on the line, which I will show maybe in a different video, but yeah. Okay, so the line is in here. What you wanna do is find your slack. Hold on. Once you find your slack, I'm not gonna show you because I'm losing it. So what you wanna do is, if this was my slack, you want to go under the bail here. Let me just do this real fast. Under the bail. Once you go under the bail like this, you're pretty much good. But like the other rod, you want to go through each and every eye. So find the slack, find the end of your line, and go through the eyes. Like 1, 2, oopsie, not 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So once you have that, hold on. Scratch whatever I just said. Hold on. Actually, no, don't. Think. Okay, right now, you don't want to do what I actually. Hold on. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Whatever I just did, you want to go under the bail, and through each eye hole. But for this one, it's a little different. There's no button. So you want to lift the bail, line goes out. Close the bail, line shuts and stops. So I'm going to rig up whatever's in my tackle box that can tie with a hook on it. So right now, I have this little crayfish hooked up, and it's plastic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that knot one more time. So, here it is. Little loop, cross over 7 times. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'll just do 5 or 6. But yes, you are supposed to do 7. I'm not catching bass with this, so hold on. Let's do a couple more here. Okay, there. So it should look like this. So you have that, feed it through the hole you made earlier, and pull the main line till it slips on like that. And then what you want to do is with your scissors, cut the excess line. Not too much, not too little. Like that. So, right now, it should look like something like this. I think I cut a little less, but yeah, just like that. And what I'm going to show you is how to cast this. This one is a little tricky, so let me show you where I'm casting real fast. So right now, this here is the bail, and you're going to have one finger, your index finger, right here against the wall. I call it a wall. You're going to do that, open the bail, hold on, before you do that, have it about a foot, and then take it back the wall, and then just like that, you're going to go over shoulder, cast. Once it's in the water, you're going to close the bail and just slowly reel in. Same thing, if you're using a crankbait or a tube bait, hold on, it's stuck. A tube bait or a crankbait or soft plastic. For the crankbait, you just want to slowly reel in. The tube bait, you want to jig, like little jigs, like little pumps. Same thing with Senko sometimes. I use frogs, I do that on. These little crayfish, pretty much everything you want to do sometimes. But yeah, that is all for today. I will do future videos on fishing, bass, maybe with a friend. But yeah, that's a tutorial on how to use 2 different rods, just in case. See ya!